Hi, this is Ian from ianmramtree.com, and I want to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about a book called Content Rules by Chapman and Handley. Content Rules is the absolute perfect guidebook for making diverse content that's optimized for the web that will actually convert and help grow your business. The reason I want to talk about this is a really important subject because the barriers to entry for getting a website are basically nil. Anybody can have a website set up in about 15 to 20 minutes if they're being really thorough about it at this point. So the web has really become the new yellow pages. If you don't exist on the web as a business, you basically don't exist as a business, period. Search has become very important. Social has become very important. We know all this stuff already. We've covered this in other books, like, for example, The Now Revolution by J. Barron Amber Naslund, 6 Pixels of Separation by Mitch Joel, Trust Agents by Chris Brogan and Julian Smith. Those books really lay the foundation for why you should be having a website and why you should be doing more with it, not just building a blog or creating a brochure or, having your information online, but those books lay the foundation for why you need the online platform to begin with. What Content Rules does is tell you how to make more out of that platform than you might have in the past. It's nice to have a beautiful website. It's nice to have a blog that you're updating all the time. It's nice to have a podcast. It's nice to have video on your website. But making the best use of your blog, writing content that actually converts, creating layouts and sharing options for ebooks of all things, doing that effectively, efficiently, with a low overhead for you as a content producer and for the people that are actually consuming your content. That's really where the gold in this book is. There are 3 major sections. One of them is the why, and that covers what the content rules are, how to set up your content, why you should write good headlines. These are important things. Section 2 is where the real grit comes in, though. I mean, I've been blogging for 10 plus years now. Writing text content is second nature to me as a content producer. I'm not the best at doing video yet. I've never done a podcast. I've never written an ebook. But now that I've read this book, I feel like I've got a solid foundation to get started and do some more research and really dig into the platforms and find out why they're different from blogging and whether or not they're actually going to be of any use to me. Content Rules makes a really good case for each of the major platforms it covers as to why you might want to use it as a business, why you may want to choose, say, a webinar over an ebook, for example, as a content producer, why a video blog may work for you better than a podcast might. Reading that information between the lines of this book and getting the why behind it, the mechanics of what makes each individual kind of content great, and especially the case studies. The case studies at the back are absolute gold. I think you need to pick up this book. I really don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to make it seem like it's small. There's a huge amount of information in this book that I think is going to be really beneficial to the content producers out there who really want to step up their game. If you've been doing nothing but writing a blog like I've been doing for the last few years, Content Rules is going to make you consider writing an ebook. It's going to make you consider putting more video into your blog. It's going to help you understand why you may want to produce a podcast rather than just diving into the mic and recording something totally random. You want to dive in, but you want to do it right. And Content Rules is the best way to start. Pick it up. I'm going to give you some more information in text on the blog to follow, as well as some more detailed notes. But I really think it's worth your time.